Hey guys, welcome back to another ramen toy video with me, Ace. In this video, it's a simple instructional tutorial for those of you who have bought the Tiger Orange and who have chosen to apply the stickers by yourself. I'm going to be doing my best to do this video in one take, so let's go. Alright, so first of all, these aren't exactly stickers, these are actually transfers. It's a one-time chance whereby you apply the transfers onto the model and that's it. There is no peeling off of the stickers and redo because simply these are not stickers. Attempting to do that will result in the transfers immediately breaking off and peeling off, and that is not what we want. So over here is one example that I've already done back in the day for the factory to follow. Now this is actually a transfer, but along the way, as I just mentioned, because these are transfers, any mistake will result in the destruction of this marking. So what we did was we changed the flag into an actual sticker. Just forget about the transfers for the flag and went with the sticker instead. And this is because of the large surface area that needs to be tackled. We felt that the transfer of the large flag would be too difficult for the average non-skill modeling personnel to perform, right? As you can see here, this is actually a transfer, and you can see with the light reflection, there's virtually no air bubbles at all. Apparently, they mentioned that this is just too difficult for the average factory worker to apply. Now, I'm going to sidetrack a little bit to say that this little exercise that we did for the collectors and fans, you know, some of you don't want the stickers applied, so we gave you the chance to do it yourself. But in the end, actually, you know, applying it yourself is not as simple, okay? And then, of course, there's the people who will say that why would you use such brittle methods of transfers? Well, first of all, because in order for all the letters to be placed exactly in sync, right? Instead of placing a G and E and N one by one, you want to place the whole text in one attempt. The only way to do that without a backing. What do I mean by backing, right? Every sticker, if it's one piece like this, it has a backing. So the words, you know, General Lee would be printed blue on this white. And then when you peel it out, you will get the whole white backing on here. But look at that. We do not have any white backing except the white border. That's because it's a transfer, right? Every single letter is already nicely positioned. Once you stick it onto the model and sort of, you know, apply some pressure to let it stick onto the model, and then you remove this film and you'll get your perfect positioning of the markings. So that is why we use transfers, okay? And the reason why we're using transfers again is because of the fact that some of you want the stickers, some of you don't want it. Otherwise, normally such processes would be done at the factory, not using stickers but using decals or tempo printing. That's production. But we are a little bit eccentric, we are a little bit enigmatic, we try to think out of the box to try to serve everybody with different likes and dislikes. So we thought this method would be the best of both worlds, but maybe we're wrong, alright? But we learn from our mistakes and we'll try to improve the next time round. So this video is about applying these stickers, so let's get right into it. Okay, first off, I'm going to be trying to apply the 01 onto the door, okay? So what I do is I will remove the 01 like so. So this is the transfer. So what you want to do also is to get a little tool to help you. This tool is basically the kind of tool that we use to flatten out the air bubbles from applying the glass protection or film protection on any mobile device. Try to give a link in the description for where I got this, but it should be pretty straightforward. If you have something like this at home, like a piece of solid plastic, you just want to protect the edge with a bit of a cloth, and you have your tool. Alright, it's a very simple tool. Some of you might even use the miniature glass cleaning wipers if you have one of those things. So what we're going to do is position the transfer on the door the way you want it to be positioned. So I'm going to be doing it in one take, like so. Alright, so I'm putting it all down. So at this stage, you don't want to start pulling it out if you think that you have misaligned it. That would be a wrong move. Be very sure this is what you want. Or before you apply any pressure, make sure that the position is what you want. Because once you have applied the pressure, as I've done now, it's Rubicon. You cannot simply remove it with a quick tug. That will just destroy your entire transfer. So, right, apply the pressure with your fingers. For this one, the fingers is no problem. For this one, because it's a small surface area, there will be almost zero chance of having any air bubbles scenario. So apply it down, apply, you know, just with your finger pressure to sort of let the transfer get attached to the surface of the car. Alright, and then once you think that you've got it, then comes the magic. Okay, simply remove the film. This is all one take. So of course the door will probably come out, so just hold on to the door here, because now it's so adhesive that once you pull this, the door might just pop out like this. So keep the door closed. Alright, hold it close and peel off this layer right here. And voila, you have a beautiful transfer, as you can see, with no issues whatsoever. Now let's go on and do the generally text. Okay, so for this example, I will first use this example, which I've already done, so that I can actually have it positioned properly. I'm going to just remove once again the words, the whole thing, and then carefully. So of course, the advice is to apply the flag first, get your position properly on the flag with a sticker, and then you apply the transfers. But because now I'm doing all the transfers, I'll just do all the transfers first before teaching you how to apply the sticker. Alright, so again, transfer. I'm going to find my position on the car. Right there. I'm satisfied. I'll press it down. I will apply the pressure, right? Apply the pressure with some fingernails as well. It's good. You want to make sure that you are applying the pressure and you feel that yes, every single letter is now stuck onto the surface of the model. All right. So again, I think that's good. I'm just gonna carefully take off the edge of the film and like that. Like that, like that. Simple, no hard, quick action, right? Don't do anything quick, just simply peel it off and voila. All right, you have the nice letterings on the model, and that is transfers. All right, so now comes the application of the sticker itself, okay? So what I would use is, I mentioned before, the little flat device tool that will help you to straighten out the flag onto the model, like so, without scratching the surface of the sticker, right? Don't use any bare plastic surface. Make sure it's always covered with a smooth cloth, and then again, you don't apply too much pressure. You just go in smooth, go in nice. Your idea is just to remove the air bubbles and help you straighten out the sticker versus trying to remove the print on the sticker itself. Right. So you're going to be needing also some kind of a solution, a soapy solution. For this, I use standard glass or window cleaners because you need that soapy effect to help you glide the sticker along. Of course, you also need a dry cloth to remove the excess of the solution. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray some of the soapy solution onto the car top. All right, not too much, just enough to, you know, feel like you're satisfied that it's gonna cover the area. Of course, you want to make sure you cover the inside of the car with, again, some cloth to stuff it in so that all these solution don't drip into your car. Now, we get the sticker, we peel off. So I've got one edge of the sticker. I will peel it open, right? Just like that. I will find the position I want on the car. About there. And then I will pull this like that. Okay? Now you can see that the sticker can now move, right? If it's not in position, it's fine. I can slowly slide it into position. Okay? So I think that's where I'm satisfied with the position. Okay? So now let's go ahead and get this tool and sort of, you know, just do it like that. Okay? Remove any air bubbles that's inside. Be patient. At the same time, use your cloth to remove the excess liquids around. Careful not to shift your sticker during this process. Okay. So as you can see, all these things, right? It means that it's not yet adhered. Not to worry. Just sort of press it down. Let the cloth absorb the solution. All right, we go back to just trying to squeeze out trying to flatten. See? Slowly but surely, right? Before it was two humps here, but as you slowly let it dry, the environment, you can probably do this in a air-conditioned environment. Okay? So you see over here, right? Like that, and then you just slowly move it out. See the liquid coming out? All right? And then you wanna dry that out. Okay. So be patient with the process. Along the way, you want to wipe your car. So once all the excess liquids are removed, you can see that the sticker is now level versus any humps. Right? If there's any humps, obviously there is still liquids that's inside or underneath of the sticker. As you can see, I'm doing this in real time. You will see that the side of this side is already flattened. Okay, let's check the front. Right, the front, you can see over there. Again, I'm going to do this. See, there's liquids coming out. Okay, again, let it dry. Right, naturally let it dry. You may spend about 10 minutes on this thing. Okay, all right. So the front is flat. Go over here. This side is flat. The back, one bump over there. So get ready your cloth because it's gonna absorb. See? So it's also now flat, right? See? The top is flat. The edges are now flush, curved to the body of the vehicle. So is it here. And there's no air bubbles. Check it out. So look at that. The spotlight will check for any air bubbles. Right? Nope. None whatsoever. Alright, it's as simple as that, guys. Apply the stickers with the solution. Get the proper tool. The cloth. Not to apply too much. It's not going to be a bath for this guy. It's just a simple sprinkle. And then for all the transfers, you know, you just put it there. You put it there. And of course, lastly, there's a transfer on the back, which is this thing right here. Again, I will now... So these are all pre-cut, okay? For your convenience. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to stick it over here. Alright, just be careful that you want to position it quite center. Okay? So take your time. You might want to do some markings there as well. So I think this is good for me. I add some pressure. And then once I think that the pressure is good, I will gently remove the film. Oops, see? Alright, so in this case, let me go back and just... This is actually a good demonstration, right? See how it actually is not yet adhered, but I, pull it out. So I'm going to go back and just press it in over here. Okay, let's try it on the other side, okay? So once I get this done, I'm going to try to peel it from the other side. Gently, slowly. Oops, over here. Gently, slowly. Alright, this is not successful. I'm gonna have to try it again. Alright, and because this one here is not well done, I'm just gonna shift it down there and place it. Alright, saved. See? So just in case anything happens, just be very patient. Remember how the transfer works. It needs to be pressured in. Okay? So do that and then be very gentle and get your transfers done. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this simple video of the application instructions. Of course, leave any further questions or comments that you have and we'll do our best to answer them as we see them. Thank you so much. Until next time, see you in the next video.